Yo fam, what's good, what's popping? I'm Khalid Omari. Do you know what the annoying thing about what just happened was? I recorded a whole 7 minutes worth of video content and it it capped off like right here and upwards. Yes, I've had my hair done. And when I get my hair done, I'm like, you know what, I'm going to get a video with before it grows out. I got it done and I got single plaits. Yeah. And the lady was like, oh, have you had this hairstyle before? I think I've had it before. I don't know. It always takes me a while to get used to it because obviously I can just see my whole scalp, innit? Mad thing. Whole scalp. And I'm probably going to wait a week or so until I get a shape up to go with it. Because, yeah, I want it to grow a bit first. And also, at the moment, I can't put my hair up. But, yeah. These are my tools. So the GoPro Hero, no, the DJI Pocket 2. This one, bread and butter when it comes to the talking head videos. I would say this was the thing that started my YouTube journey. I cannot lie. This started. This is the OG, the triple OG. This started the video, you know, the ones where I would bun fire on like the Akai MPC Live 2, which is no longer with me because I sold it. Or the SP 404 Mark II. That was the OG that was bunning fire on the workflow process that I could never get my head around. Next up is this one. If you ever, this is the GoPro, I think this is the GoPro Hero 10. This one is the bread and butter of when you see me make the beat making videos where the camera sticks on the desk. Basically, I stick the camera on this stand right here, which is a clip, and it just sits there, points down at an angle, it's pointing down at the desk, and it runs through OBS. This is the bread and butter of that. I've also got the media mod, which is this right here. Because if I'm streaming, I don't use this actual body. Right, I've got the camera itself in there, and I've got a thing that the USB-C cable comes out of. I think it's out of this slot right here. So I've got a USB-C cable that comes out, and then it plugs into the Mac. The Mac, yeah. No, GoPro Hero 11, sorry. Let me put some respect on my equipment. This media mod is good because if I'm making a beat making video and it's recording straight into the camera, it means that I stick the aux cable from my drum machines into this camera. You know what I'm saying? And I'm ready to rock and roll. Let me see what format am I recording on this one. This one is 1080p. So what I've tried to do is every camera I use from here on in, oh man, what have I done? Yeah, every camera I use from this point on, I've set up to use 1080p, like just normal HD. The reason why I've chose that is that my Mac doesn't support ProRes videos. So that means it's likely that the video I'm recording on my phone might be a different resolution to the video on any of these cameras. This is the Insta360 Go 3. It's the white one. It comes in this rechargeable little unit, and everything is magnetized, so it comes in handy. The only thing is that there's no media mod for me to do pass-through audio. So I can't just plug an aux cable in, for example. I can't hook it up to OBS. When getting footage out of the camera, when getting footage out of the camera, I can't just connect it to my Mac and drag and drop files. I have to go into the app on the phone, select the things, export it, airdrop it, edit. So it's quite a convoluted process. I want to get into the habit of just editing straight from the phone as well. GoPro is kind of like that. However, with the GoPro and also the DJI Pocket, I can take the I can take the memory card out and stick it into this. So this is a high speed memory card reader. Prior to that, I've got another memory card reader, but it is very slow because I bought it a very, very long time ago. But this one is incredibly fast speeds. Editing wise, I use CapCut to edit my videos. I want to jump back onto using Final Cut Pro, because why not? It's a really good piece of software. I think with CapCut, what I like about it is I can edit videos on my phone, and I've set it up because I've got the pro version of CapCut. So I've set it up where it uploads to the cloud, and if I want to edit those videos on a computer, I can. Benefits of doing that is basically all of my audio from if I've made a beat in Machine or whatnot runs through the Mac to a degree. So that means I can just bounce, export, put it under the video, vice versa. But the good thing is that if I've worked on something on the Mac, I've saved it, that then can show up on my phone for me to edit on the move. So a lot of the reels you see of, you know, my commutes and stuff like that, I've just extracted the audio from some of my beat making videos and placed it under it. Fun fact though, I was thinking the 2023 was a really silent year for me. I was thinking, right, I didn't release anything, but technically I registered 89 to 95 IRSC codes for the year of 2023. So that means in layman's terms, I made something like 100 different ideas. And that's something to be proud of, because I was really beating myself up thinking, rah, like, you know, why aren't you making time to da-da-da-da-da? Fair enough, I could go back in and finish those projects. However, I'm not. I'm just going to accept the L. I mean, accept the W and move on. You get me? So going forth into the end of this year, because I'm already halfway in the year, innit? You might as well say that, because it's June at the moment of recording. Like, going forward, that's what I'm going to do. Every beat I make, every live stream I do, when it comes to me making a rhythm or something like that, I'm creating an IRSC code. So that way, I've already got the admin done and dusted and out the way. You get me? But yeah, man, that's a quick update. Seen some of the equipment I use. In terms of recording some of the beat making videos, if I'm recording it directly to video and I'm using this, I'm still using the iRig Pro Duo. This is a really good drum machine. So I've practiced using it with Logic on the iPad, which is a really good software, by the way. Really great extension. If I had an iPad, I would definitely use Logic as a DAW on there, because the great thing about Logic is it does tempos past the decimal point. So that was good. And this also works with GarageBand as well. And then you can set up, if the audio from the drum machine is going into one of these channels, I can set up channel 1 or 2. But if I've got the audio, the left audio going in 1, the left audio going in 2, I just adjust them accordingly and record it that way as well. But this is a great piece of kit as well. So I'm really liking the iRig Pro Duo still. I know I've done a video on it a while ago and it's going well. It's still going strong, you know what I'm saying? I can either use it with batteries, or I've got a mains adapter that I plug in the back of it. In terms of kit wise, I'm using the Ableton Push 2, the standalone edition. And I tell you what, Ableton, fantastic software as well. The Ableton Push is good. I'm getting some really good grooves on that. By the time you see this, you would have saw a video that I've recorded of me making a beat on there. And obviously, you know what time it is. Always got time for my machine. This is the Machine Plus, by the way. Always on a machine thing. But like I said, with every project that I create, I've definitely got an opportunity that I need to go back and just arrange and bounce out, because I've got a lot of tracks that, you know, that need to see the light of day. But yeah, that's it from me, man. I'm still rocking a 2019 16-inch MacBook Pro with 2 terabytes of storage, 32 gigabytes of RAM. I think it's something like 2.3 gigahertz when it comes to the processor, and it's still an Intel machine. Because it's an Intel machine, it was before like ProRes and media engines and stuff in the M series of Macs, but I'm happy with it, said way. But like I said, with my camera settings on my phone, on the GoPro and the Go 3 and the Pocket 2, I'm just running with 1080p because it's much easier to sync around. And also, if I'm recording straight to the GoPro, in terms of audio at the back of the drum machine and recording a beat making video, I need to test it because I need to get the right cable, or a light cable that goes from, you know, the what is it, line outs or whatever, into the 1/4" connector. 1080p isn't going to heat as much because you're not taking so much frames. And also, I'm probably going to go back to 24 frames per second, or 30, or just, you know, less than that. Because I don't know, I've seen a photographer from Hong Kong do these videos and they look phenomenal, and he's using 24 frames per second as well. So it's just all an experimentation at the moment, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's me, Khalid, over and out. 500 subscribers. We finally hit the seal. I was getting close and close, and then I'll lose some and whatnot. But yeah, man, just cracking on. Just cracking on. Life's good. Yeah, just cracking on. That's all you can do, man. Alhamdulillah, you get me? Like, just all praises due to the Most High, because we're all here. We're all enjoying life. You know what I'm saying? Incredibly blessed. So, big up. Peace. Have I stopped it?